G'day, my name is Patrick and welcome to another adventure. This week we're getting out scuba diving on the Tasman Peninsula out of Eaglehawk Neck, about an hour's drive from Tasmania's capital of Hobart. Join us as we explore caves and the mysteries of the deep and learn more about harvesting a feed from the bounty of Tassie's cold southern waters. Lara will be heading out for her first dive since getting her open water certificate, and stick around to the end to see some playful interactions with the local fur seals and a cook-up of Cray and Abalone. This is some of the team from Go Dive based out of Hobart. Skipper Steve, his partner Stacey, dive instructor Nick, and trusty dive dog Lily.
Yes, come on, money shot.
Given the glassy and calm conditions, I was treated to an exploratory poke around some of the rock and water features, which had us fired up to see what lay below. I've done 90% of my diving in areas that require no more than board shorts, so a 7mm wetsuit, booties, hood, gloves always feels a little bit clunky. But as we pulled up to the thumbs, the promise of new ground delayed any trepidation due to the cold waters.
What are we here, 20?
On our surface interval, I reflected on some of the amazing fish, such as the boarfish and the banded morwong, and that cute little leather jacket. As well, a successful diver explained some of the taxonomical features of the southern rock lobster, a prized catch commonly called crays here in Tassie. With all things in nature, certainly down here in Tassie, it is best to be flexible, and on this day, Neptune was on our side, and the team had a surprise in store. A dive at the largest sea cave system in Australia, Cathedral Caves, only accessible on calm days. Though well known and popular, this is the type of diving that really appeals to me. Tunnels, arches, boulders, swim-throughs, darkness and strange creatures. It feels raw, adventurous, and a great privilege to see the world's beauty from a perspective enjoyed by too few. Nick took some alien shots of this sea spider, and his Instagram features a whole gallery of spectacular underwater photography and adventures. Back on board for another day, and Lara has joined. The plan? To round Cape Hoy in search of some fur seals and maybe even grab some food. Lily has joined us on board again, and she's happy to give us a lesson in grabbing crays. Despite some tough conditions, Steve got us up close and personal with the totem pole, somewhat of a mecca for daredevils and rock climbers here.
Wow. Hold on, thank you.
Now, if you prefer your adventures land-based, check out our recent video hiking the Three Capes track, where we saw this rock feature from above. I'll place a link to that video in the description below.
GPS.
Having sniffed out some seals, it was a boot for good luck, and Lara rolled in for our first dive together.
Good girl.
Seeing seals was our #1 priority, but we were also on the lookout for dinner. Here I'm showing Lara how to size up these black lip abalone before shucking them, so to speak, off the rocks. The muscle on this mollusk grows firm and tough and requires tenderising before eating, but it carries flavours really well. It really only grows in commercial quantities in areas that can be really rough, treacherous and dangerous, and are also home to the white shark. So given its difficulty in harvesting, it's one of the most expensive shellfish in the world. And how's this for a Tassie tourism commercial? On the sea's surface spiralling seals, and Zach popping a Cray in the catch bag for dinner. I felt comically static and enviable of the agility, speed and ease of the seals. Being in their environment felt so unlike other forms of observing wildlife. This feels like a participation sport, albeit as a clumsy, out of one's depth and humbled member.
Nice. Go crabbing and stuff, so. Yeah, we just throw them into a big pot of water. Yeah.
See you, Gail. See you next time. Between us, we'd taken a good feed of abalone and were even lucky enough to be gifted a couple of crays. Here's a couple of videos of our production line as we prepared the abalone. We removed the meat and the guts away from the shell, preserving the prettiest of the shells to use as mermaid telephones for our neighbours' girls. Once removed, it's a matter of cutting around the skirt of the abalone, leaving just the lovely firm flesh. And probably most importantly, it's about tenderising the abalone, which Lara really enjoyed. Some people do this in their full forms, other people do it after they've thinly sliced it up.
About a kilo.
This one's 8.40 something.
In she goes.
Thanks so much for joining us for the adventure. We really hope you enjoyed. Leave us a comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.